You must not avert your eyes. This is what is coming at us. Do not avert your eyes.
I'm spiraling slowly into madness as the world burns around me. What about you?
I had a bad burrito for lunch. My tummy's kind of upset, but other than that, I think I'm all right. I think I can make it through the episode. I think we'll be fine.
That doesn't seem ominous at all.
When has anything weird happened on this podcast, right?
You know, nothing weird ever happens on this podcast.
No.
Guys, I don't know if you've been keeping score here, but I feel like some congratulations are in order.
Did my test results come back?
Yes. I'm sorry. It seems like you have feline hepatitis. You might want to get that checked out. But besides that, I'm sorry. I opened it for you. It's a little gauche, but when you have your mail delivered to my video store, I think it's fair game. But no, this is your 100th episode.
Holy shit.
100?
Wow.
Oh my God, we've made 100 of these.
We've made 100 episodes. And we've had 100 listens. So we're doing good.
Right? 1 for 1. That sounds about right.
That's how the metrics work. It's good. Yeah.
I got you this banner.
Oh.
That's an 8x11 sheet of paper that you just scribbled 100 on in like ballpoint pen.
Could have at least gone to like Canva or something and just made something real quick. Takes like 2 minutes.
Do you really think you deserve that kind of effort? I'm sorry. That's mean of me. The banner's kind of an afterthought. I also got you this cake.
What kind of cake?
Is that a Hostess cupcake with a candle shoved in it?
Yes, I figured you could split it.
That's very nice of you. I'm going to be more appreciative of things.
I think that shows character growth.
I've had some revelations, and I just, I think it's good.
I'm historically, I'm not a big fan of revelations.
Yeah, no, they can be a little iffy.
It was, that first or second apocalypse you started.
Who even keeps count these days?
I don't know. I'm a millennial. I've lived through like 5 apocalypses, not counting the ones that we caused.
And who knows how many they're going to be by the time we record this to the time it's released. So
yeah, there's a 2-month buffer. We're averaging like 1 apocalypse a week at this point.
It seems like it.
And it's escalating. By the time we get to Christmas, it might be like a 1 per day.
Yeah.
You have any July 4th plans? Oh wait, that was an episode last 2 weeks ago. Never mind.
Oh yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I managed to make it out of 4th of July with all my fingers intact, so that was cool.
This is such a riveting conversation. I forgot though. Before we start the show, Gabe called.
Which Gabe?
The new owner of the show. I don't know if you're keeping score, but you owned the show and then you lost control of it to me due to unpaid debts, and then I sold it to the Glass Half Full Moon podcast. That's right. There's the law of the show. Just
Right.
go back a couple episodes, keep up. It's fine.
Yeah. So yes, when we had Casey on here, she from the Glass Half Full, her and Gabe pitched together and bought the show. That's kind of nice of them to do for us, right?
Well, I don't think they give it back to you.
Oh.
I'm staying
Okay.
on as producer, but yeah, no. Gabe left a message. I think that I think you should hear it.
Oh. All right. Well, go ahead and play it.
Hey guys, it's me, Gabe, your new boss. Just wanted to call. First of all, I heard that you're coming up on 100 episodes. That's like, it's really good. I'm really, really big milestone. I really am very happy for you guys. I will say that right now it doesn't seem to have much marketability to it, which is a bit of a problem. Usually with stuff like this, what a lot of people like to do is get some big new thing going on to sort of, increase sales and all that important stuff. So I went ahead and I cooked something up a little bit. I think you guys are going to love it. So I have for you a brand new marketable sidekick. His name is GIBCOCK. He's the perfect little thing. He's got a big round head. He's got headphones. He loves podcasts. He's got, very marketable proportions, like small body, big arms, and stuff like that. I've already got merch for him. It's going to be, I got GIBCOCK mugs, GIBCOCK t-shirts, even got a Tickle Me GIBCOCK. He says all his famous catchphrases like, "It's podtastic," which is, it's going to be a classic. I'm telling you, it's going to be a classic. The thing is, GIBCOCK, since he is a genetic abomination of my own making, he is not protected by any pre-existing animal abuse laws. So I am just going to go ahead and mail him to you. Just save a little bit of money, sort of take that, put that back into the merch sales, sort of build that up. I'm telling you, this is going to be the next big thing. You guys are going to be swimming in it once we get GIBCOCK going. I also sent Gimcrack a picture of the little guy, just so you can recognize him when he gets there, So go ahead, get a look at that, get a look at some of the merch I have sorted out, and it does look like GIBCOCK should be there anytime now. Probably sometime today. Just keep an eye out, look for any boxes. Get back to me, boys. I'm telling you, this is going to be the next big thing. All right. See you later.
Is this like a Poochie situation from The Simpsons? Like we're just adding...
That's there you know. It's never too late to add a character. Just ask the Brady Bunch. But anyway, here's the picture. What do you think?
Oh,
God!
he's a cute little fella.
What the fuck are you talking about? Look at him.
Is it his name's GIBCOCK?
GIBCOCK. Well, I can see why. Holy shit! Can we even put that on TV? Can we put that in a T-shirt?
Yeah, and he puts Captain Adam to shame.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Look at this! Look at his cute little what?
Well,
his eyes look like they're melting out of his face. He's got like Captain Planet's pubic hair on his head.
It's like a goatee mohawk.
It's like someone put Snoopy in a microwave
with webbed feet. All right. Well,
and a big cock, real veiny fucker.
You've been staring long and hard at this picture, haven't you?
That one's too easy, Dustin. It's
It
just
is.
too easy. All right, you want to start the fucking show?
Oh yeah, we were doing a show or something, aren't we? All right. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to what was that? Oh, you want me to read this? Okay. I have to read it like still?
Apparently.
Glass Half Full Moon presents the Found on Shelf podcast, brought to you by Gimcrack Video.
Now, was that really so bad?
I kind of feel like a dirty whore.
So no change.
Pretty much.
Titties out.
They are a movie podcast where we do, and I promise it doesn't seem like it, but we do talk about movies every other week on New Video Tuesday. You can find us online at Found on Shelf Pod at every existing social media site that is not currently occupied by Nazis. Not a lot of them, Ref, but we're there. We're in the small corners. We're out there. You can find us. And if that doesn't work, just whistle into the wind and we'll hear you. You can also find us on our website, foundonshelfpod.com. Or you could even reach out to us and call us on the phone and leave us a message and we'll read it on air. We're desperate.
252-564-8666. That's 252-564-8666. Call now.
And don't forget to get your own official GIBCOCK merchandise at foundonshelfpod.com. It's podcastic. Is it podtastic? What was the play? It's podtastic, right?
I don't know. Podcastic is more annoying to me.
It's caustic is what it is.
Yes.
Just stick a piss coin in the jackalope and let's get going.
All right, here we go.
Time unravels. Yesterday bleeds into today. Tomorrow is uncertain. Hard to see, the future is. Clouds everything, the schlock does.
Does that say time cup?
No, it says time burst.
Time burst.
Time burst. Final alliance.
Time burst. The final alliance. Is there a first alliance? Are we going back to choosing sequels?
GIBCOCK, do you know anything about this?
Oh, that particular movie. This is embarrassing. No one knows about that particular movie.
Oh,
It has no history. It just showed up one day, out of the blue. You might even say I found it on the shelf.
see, that's good. That's good marketing. That's good.
Yeah, no, we could learn something from him.
Yeah. All right.
This is why I'm the fucking producer.
Well, he was yammering on. I was trying to look up, and I could not find any trailer for this. So,
Hold on. There's got to be something. Let me Google it
oddly
real quick.
enough,
There's no
I found
Wikipedia page for this. Dustin, there's no Wikipedia page for this.
I found I found a trailer, but it was an English trailer that somebody dubbed over in like Russian or something. And since I cannot validate what they're saying, I'm not going to play it on air. 'Cause I don't know.
It seems like a good bet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let's say Wikipedia didn't. Let me just go to the open web, see if I can find anything on this movie. I'm not seeing a lot here.
Yeah.
Let me just go to Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see what type of how good the ratings are before we press play on this.
Okay, that works.
There's no rating on Rotten Tomatoes either. Like
What?
Nothing's here. The tomatometer, the popcornometer, whatever the fuck. There's no rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and there's no Wikipedia entry for this movie.
Okay, so we are we're truly in for something. I mean, it's got to be because nobody's ever discovered this masterpiece before, and not because it's a heaping pile of garbage, right?
A hidden gem, Dustin.
Oh, is that what you're calling it now? Hold on, let's see. Oh, I think I've got. All right, let's give this trailer a try and see what it sounds like, shall we?
Action International Pictures представя Майкъл Ербейн не може да умре, защото е безсмъртен. Всичко започна преди 300 години в Япония, когато учителят го учеше да се бие.
Атакувай ме.
Ти не си въоръжен.
Нима. Съсредоточи се.
Защо он самурай искаше да ме убие?
Самураите все още се боят, че мога да събера армия и да я възкреся.
Битката на една възкресена армия в проби във времето последния съюз с участието на Скот Дейвид Кинг, Чекъра от Окамура като учителя и Мичико като агент Джейн Инглиш. Когато тя се появи, става напечено.
I believe that trailer was actually Bulgarian. So, there you go. You know, we had somebody listen to the podcast there. So, maybe they can...
In Bulgaria?
Sure. What? Bulgaria? In Bulgaria.
I don't know. It's no Tarkovsky. I'll give it that. It's
okay.
It was
yeah, we've got a listener.
That was the most fucking boring movie we've watched on this show in like some time. Like it's at least the most boring thing we've watched this calendar year.
Yeah, you know, for a movie where there was a whole hell of a lot happening, there wasn't really much happening. I don't know how it accomplished that.
the word accomplishment is so far away from the radius of this film. Like,
well, then how would you pitch? How would you try to pitch this movie?
can you just not get enough Highlander, but you've watched all 4 Highlander films?
And 6 seasons of the TV series?
And the animated series and the
Yes.
anime, and you've read any books and or fan fiction that are currently available,
Mm-hmm.
then I still wouldn't watch this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have... I know the only way to pitch someone on this movie. Are you ready?
Okay.
Do you have a sexual fetish for being bored out of your fucking skull? Then you are going to be so erect from this film, it might be a medical emergency.
Wow. You know what the sad part is upon finishing this film, I realized that I had actually seen this movie twice before and completely forgot about it.
How? Dustin, how?
How what?
We have got to get you off the Sigma brain, my man.
I don't even remember watching it though. So does it really count? I don't think so.
But how have you watched it twice before if you don't remember watching it twice before? What are the circumstances that led you to Time Burst, The Final Alliance?
The first time, the second time, or the third time?
Let's go all the way back. Let's go
Okay.
all the way back to the
Okay.
first time.
Okay. I don't remember.
Now, I know why you watched it the third time. The Jackalope just told us.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But in between being told to watch a movie by a possessed jackalope in a demon's video basement,
Right.
what life decisions led you to watch that movie a second time before that?
Well, it was when it was last year.
When you were
and
looking for other movies?
when I was looking for other movies, and I thought it might have been a part 3, but it was not. It just said Final Alliance. But I forgot that I watched it like 10 minutes after I watched it. It just has this way of erasing your memory of it.
I really don't think that's the movie. I think it's the Sigma brain abuse. Like,
I mean, that's possible. That's
dude,
it's always hold on.
it's just he just has it in there with it's just like a
Chewable ones are okay, right?
chewable ones. If those
Chewable
aren't
ones-
chewable, you're
it's-
just crushing the capsules in your mouth.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good audio.
Found on Shelf Podcast, brought to you by Flintstone's Chewable Sigma Brain.
Mm-hmm. And ASMR. You like ASMR?
All right, pass me one.
There you go. Hell yeah. There we go. I think we're ready to party now. You know what? We should have done this before we watched the movie. Whatever.
I did get high when I watched this movie. It did not help. I want on the record that I was high when I watched this and I was still bored. How do we start talking about this particular movie?
It starts off. I mean, it's when you watch the whole thing and then you come back to think about the beginning. It still is just
This movie is a disjointed mess for like the first 15 minutes. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on because it jumps from scene to scene to scene to scene to scene to scene to scene. And the characters are technically played by the same actors, but not in a way in which you realize it quite at first.
right.
And you could tell something funky with time is going on, which you expect because the movie is called Time Burst. Actually, you know what? We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about the fucking credits. You want to talk about the fucking credits, Dustin? Because I said, God damn it, 3 times before the credits were over in increasing levels of distress. First of all, this is a terrible transfer. I think it's from a VHS. It's not from film.
Yeah.
This has been digitized from VHS because you can tell because it's a little stretched weird, and also every now and then you get like runs in the tracking and scan lines come through, and
Yeah,
like the distortion from the worn out tape.
Correct. Yeah.
I found it on the shelf. I wasn't making that up. It just appeared one day. I did not purchase this film. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it exists. But I do know it's pretty good at driving people crazy. Just listen to Patrick.
You're fucking right it is. Jesus Christ. But like, okay, here's the thing. It's the worst transfer you've ever seen. Credits just obviously black screen, colored credits, right? But like little orange credits, I think.
Yeah, with weird. Yeah.
And yeah, this is the thing. They like phase in and out of existence with a warp distortion from the center of the screen. So like they come from the center of the screen as like this weird warping shape and then materialize slightly down of center and a little bit bigger into words with like a weird kind of like drop shadow outline. Okay. Now,
you studied that, didn't you?
I'm trying to recall it. But the thing is, they also have digital. They also have like drawings, like digital line drawings of samurai and like warriors and fighting. In the warp transition, it's like a grid, like a square grid. So it looks like a Tron thing. They're like going for like a video game angle. Yeah. The video game angle is so apparent in these credits.
Yes.
And the transfer is so bad that when they produced the tablets, I thought it was a keyboard. I thought like the motherfucking Power Glove was going to come out. Because I love the Power Glove. It is as bad as this fucking movie.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a wizard reference.
Yes. And it's about as useful. It's this fucking movie.
Am I coming on a little too strong? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too mean. What do you think? Leave a comment. Rate and review. Yes. Engagement. We need some fucking engagement.
All right. Well, that's why we've got our little buddy coming here. Little GIBCOCK's going to be coming in here, and he's going to help with engagement.
Yeah. Don't you love the GIBCOCK? It. I heard it as it left my mouth. No, I heard that too.
Happy 100th fucking episode, guys.
Ooh, yeah. We need some engagement. This movie was written and directed by Peter Yuval.
See that little thing that gets in the back of your throat?
That's Peter Uvula. So yeah, Peter Yuval. He wrote and directed Time Burst, Dead End City, Shooters, and Firehead, and that was it. He wrote.
Oh my god! This is from the guy who gave us Firehead.
You know about Firehead?
Yeah, I know about Firehead. First of all, it's one of the best riff tracks, and second of all, fucking Jack Lemmon's son is in it because he's like tried to be in action movies for some reason.
Yeah, that was with the Russian.
How is this movie worse than Firehead, Dustin? It's worse than Firehead.
Well, this was his earlier works. He didn't. Firehead was his finale. He started with Dead End City, then did Time Burst in '89. Also did Shooters in '89, and then did Firehead in '91, and that was it. Like he produced a couple of things here and there, but after like 1999, nothing. I can't find out anything on this guy. I don't think he really exists.
It's a distinct possibility.
Yeah. I bet you Scarab Jam brought it over from somewhere or something.
Stop with that. We don't need him to show up tonight too. Jesus Christ, could you imagine Garrett Jam showing up on the 100th episode?
Whoa! You already did two. I did one. You did one. I think that counts as two. I don't remember the rules. Does one person have to do all three, or is it three total?
It's somewhat fluid depending on the needs of the episode.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right. Yeah.
I feel like canon is very loose in this show.
Canon and morals, all a little loose.
I'm on with your rectum after all of those suppositories.
Well, that's the good part is that I think there's a bit of an infection. So like it just like started puffing out a lot and tight again.
No, wait. We cannot have a bit on the show where you have cauliflower asshole.
Cauliflower asshole just did me in. I can't come back from that. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so yeah, like you said, this movie it starts way scattered. Like it's a dude that goes up to a house and then there's like a samurai there and he's wearing a suit and then the samurai hands him something and he goes to the airport and hops in a jet and then the jet crashes. Like what the fuck is going on? And then the pilot walks out of the jet after it crashed and he's like stumbling out and all of a sudden he looks in the forest and sees a white guy with a terribly fake mustache in a Camino fighting some ninja. Like all of this happens in like the first 5 or 10 minutes of the movie. And it sounds far more interesting than it actually is. Like it almost sounds.
Yeah, if you were to tell someone there's like a weird drug deal looking thing, a plane crash, and a samurai fight in the first 15 minutes of the movie, like that sounds awesome. It's not.
Right. No, it's not. It's not.
Somehow it's not. It should be. I
Right.
agree with you guys. It should be awesome. This should rule.
But it just
However,
it's really bad because it's we find out later that this is him looking at his past, basically.
yeah. So
Do
you
a
would think a movie
horrible
called
job.
Time Burst is about time travel. It's
No.
not. It's a Highlander knockoff. This is
Yeah.
a movie they made to be a Highlander knockoff 3 years after Highlander came out and 3 years before Highlander 2 came out. Right dab in the center. By the way, it was 6 years in between those sequels.
Wow. Well, because it was a bomb when it first came out.
Yeah, it was a cult classic. I fucking love Highlander.
Oh yeah.
I not as sold on Highlander 2 The Renegade. That movie's out of its fucking mind.
I don't think I actually watched.
Have you seen
2.
that one?
No.
Okay. So
No.
Highlander, you know the idea
You know
everyone
why?
here knows Highlander.
Hold on. Do you know why I never saw 2?
Why?
There can be only one.
Well, no, I don't want to do it.
Do it. Do it. What happened?
And the second one takes place in the future, like the far off future.
Okay.
And you find out that the Immortals are actually an alien race.
Oh.
And there's more of them, and there's another like fight, and they bring Sean Connery back from the dead.
just yeah.
And I'm pretty sure people fly. I'm like 90% sure that happens. I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years, but I'm pretty sure people fly.
And then they decided to make another movie, and then a whole TV series, and then another movie to wrap that TV series up.
Yeah, and I think everything just doesn't pay attention to Highlander 2.
Good.
I'm pretty sure no one can acknowledge that Highlander 2 exists. Although you still can't acknowledge that Highlander 1 exists if you make anything that's a sequel to Highlander, right? Because he's the one at the end of the movie.
Right. I mean,
He
I guess
wins.
you gotta go aliens or something. I don't know. you gotta
Yeah.
figure out.
You have to retcon the ending. There's no way to do it.
Yeah. Prequels. Just do a prequel. Easy
Mhm.
enough. Back to or make them time travelers.
Time burst, maybe.
Yes. Bursting with time traveling. Back
So
back to
our
this
main character
foot-
is an immortal.
Yes.
All right, boys, we've got another call from Gabe. Some additional notes that we just need to run by you real quick for the direction of the show. I think it's some more stuff about the mascot. Let me press play on that real quick.
Hey boys, calling you back. So, I actually have a bit of spare GIBCOCK here. It was a bit difficult getting him off the tray and all that stuff. I tell you what, this is the last time I put a genetic cocktail into a creepy crawler's oven. But since I had some here, I figured I might as well start running some tests. I won't lie, I didn't plan him out probably as much as I should have. You know, genetic manipulation is more of an art than a science. So I'm kind of still learning along with you guys exactly what he does. So I did also get a box of celebrity hair. I kind of tossed that in there. I got some results back as to what celebrities are in there. So first of all, we got some Stallone. He'll be very charming. He will have trouble speaking, but that'll be fine. I'll just add to his cuteness. He's got a little bit of a slur. We got some Baldwin. Doesn't say which Baldwin. Just, try to keep him away from guns regardless. It'll probably be best for everyone. Also says here we got some Mel Gibson. Yeah, so he's gonna be a racist. I'm sorry. He's gonna be racist. Try to keep him away from Twitter and keep a mute button handy. But a lot of podcasters these days are racists, so it should be fine. I'm gonna keep doing some testing. I put some other stuff in there with him. I hope it all works out, but I'll keep you updated, and hopefully we get everything sorted out. All right, talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.
This is sounding a bit problematic.
You think? I don't. Do we have to use this? Oh my god, dude.
So I'm curious. Gabe said he's still trying to figure out what he does. Yet he said he's perfect marketability for us. I think he's just trying to get back at us for making him watch Krampus movies. I don't know.
Do you really think that he's being disingenuous? Everything that he's saying seems above board to me, but
you never know. I honestly just can't wait to meet the little fella. How big is he?
I'm checking my notes here that Gabe sent over. It says he's about 2.5 feet, so a pretty good size.
Oh, okay. I wonder. Oh, you know what? If I could get him and Gristle to be best friends, that would just make my day.
What's Gristle?
Oh, Gristle's the tumor that lives in the air vents. I'm trying to get him to come out, so I've given him a name. I talk to him through the vent sometimes. Let him know, Daddy's still here, and I think it's gonna work out. If I have a friend for him, maybe he'll come out and play with him.
I mean, I don't know. Have you tried playing ball? Just throwing a ball at the vent and see if he catches it, bounces it back.
Start tossing him at the vent. I guess I can always give that a shot, but no, I have not tried it. So anyway, we've got so we've got the flashback. He goes into the diner. He goes, and then all of a sudden, these guys in suits come to. First of all, he goes to this little bar diner thingy that's completely empty except for one man, and he goes and sits at the seat right next to him at the bar. It's
he's the kind of guy that all the urinals are empty, and he comes right up to next to the urinal you're at, and just pisses shoulder to shoulder with you.
Yeah, and then has to make conversations how's it going? Dude, I just gotta piss. Just shut up. Let me go.
Yeah, man, me too. Same here.
Yeah,
that's a nice cock you got there.
it's a hefty stream you got.
Is that all natural? Or you use Flomax? Have you heard of this product called Gorilla Flow? So look, the gist of the story is we have our main guy, and his name is Urbane. Our main character's name is Urbane, and let me just be the first person to say I don't really think he was particularly urbane.
I don't think he was particularly anything. Sucked.
Yeah. Okay.
No, his character was kind of garbage, and it bounced all over the place. The mustache that he had when he was doing the flashback scenes was just horrible. Yeah.
So Urbane is an immortal. Urbane stole the secret of immortality from tablets that a samurai ninja master
samurai ninja
in Japan had 350 years ago, and now he's a two-bit thug.
Yeah,
who's like a hired goon. And he took this job to try and find this guy again, this master again. And he fucked up the job and accidentally crashed a plane. And now he has amnesia. So he's an immortal with amnesia who's on the hook to the mob for trying to find this ninja master, because they're being employed by a secret society that wants to kill all of the ninjas that possess the power of immortality.
Now, please, you must understand this, listener. That all sounds kind of awesome. It's not.
Also, they don't really explain any of that till about 40 minutes into the movie. You're just trying to figure out what's going on for most of it.
Yeah.
Now,
But you know,
in the
you're just as
flashback,
lost as he is. You've
I
lost
know.
your memory. So maybe it's a reflection of us, the viewing audience.
Now, in the flashbacks, he has a pencil thin fake mustache, and his hair is completely greased back.
Mm-hmm.
But in the present, he's a dirtbag with messy 80s hair and no mustache.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a white guy who goes to Japan to find the secret of this okay. He's a white guy who goes to Japan looking for someone known only as the Master. Okay. And he finds the Master and he's like, "Call me Sensei." And I'm like, "Do you know how many senseis there are in Japan?"
Yeah, I would not know, but I'm sure there's plenty.
So anyway, he's the last of a race of he's the last of an order of ninja samurai, the generic martial arts character.
Yes.
Who have the secret to immortality, but the rest of them were all killed. He's the last one for some reason. I'm not sure how.
Yeah,
oh, wait, I do know how. Are you ready?
Ready.
We find out in the last 10 minutes of the movie that there's only one way to kill an immortal, and that's to die by the hand of another immortal. And I feel like I should hit the Queen cue here in the edit.
I thought about clipping that trailer, but then I was like, no, that Queen music might send off some some copyright flags or something. I don't know.
You are right. I could basically play he, and that would be it.
Yeah. No, you could sing probably a bad karaoke version of it and be all right.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to sing.
It's worth a shot.
Like, that's the plot, right? Except the secretary of the mob boss, who was hired by the order of ninjas who want to kill the immortal ninjas. That guy, his secretary, her name, which is Jane English.
Jane English.
She gets two names. It's Jane English. They give you the full name. No one else says their full name the whole movie. You know, it's this guy, this guy, this guy. It's Urbane. Urbane, a word, is this guy's name. And her name is Jane English. So she is the other player here. And there's a love story between Urbane and Jane English.
Yeah, it's just, but then he's so there's this weird thing where she thinks he's gonna keep trying to kill her, and he's just like, "What are you doing? I'm just sitting here, and no, I'm not doing anything."
She literally shoots a gun with him every 5 minutes for the first just courting part of their relationship. She just pulls out a gun every time he walks in the goddamn room. He walked in the room and said, "Hey," and she pulled out the gun and started firing at him. And I'm like, I know they think this is funny, but it's just stupid.
I don't think they thought it was funny. I think they thought it was badass.
God, you're probably right.
They were like, "Look at him ducking, moving, dodging, yeah." Ugh. And then that's the other thing is there's 3 or 4 different kind of factions. And
yeah, there are. Hold on, let's count them out. The immortal ninjas, right? Headed up by the master, the master,
right?
And then the competing order of ninjas who want to kill them because I think they religiously oppose to the idea of immortality. I'm not sure. It's not really explained.
No, and it's not really explained if the leader of that it's the same actor that was in the beginning scene, but we don't really know if that was the same character. But it wouldn't be the same character because they don't like immortality.
Guys that those dudes hired.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Jane English, who was part of that organization, but is now doing stuff on her own. She's rogue.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Urbane, who stole the secret of immortality from the immortality ninjas, and it was cast out from them, and it's been wandering the earth as a lone warrior for 350 years. 350 years, and the guy is a deadbeat. Connor McLeod roamed the earth for a couple hundred years and was wealthy as fuck.
Yeah, at least do something with yourself.
He had fun. He had a whole life. This guy, and dives into his backstory. He's basically done nothing for 350 years.
No, yeah, he's sat on a couch.
He's a 350-year-old virgin too.
Yeah, he is. Although that was kind of confusing because he said he doesn't know if he has kids, but then he said he'd never been with a woman, and then he was like, "Oh, one that mattered." What?
I think that was like he realized what he said. It's like, yeah, my girlfriend lives in Canada.
Right.
Yeah. It's wild writing decisions.
Yeah.
All that to say is this dude is a loser.
Yeah, he is. He is not a very likable character. And that's kind of what you
not
want
at any given point.
In your leading man, your leading role. You want a likable character. And he is just
there's got to be a degree of likability here.
Yeah, and there's not. This is 0
Like
degrees.
there are more likable characters in Breaking Bad.
I'm gonna say true, but I've never actually watched Breaking Bad.
I don't like a single person on Breaking Bad. I tried. I watched the whole first season, and then people's like, it gets better. So I watched like 2 episodes of the second season. Like, I'm out. This is like the stories are well written, but I hate all of these people, and I hope they all die. So it's like,
and sometimes there's ones that are fun to hate, and then there's some that are just like, oh fuck you, I'm just done.
the thing is about this movie, nothing happens. Like everything that just happened, it sounds like there's stuff that happens, but no, it doesn't really happen that way because it's like it's spread out over like an hour and 40 minutes. And they keep doing this thing. It's hard to turn the editor off inside my brain when I watch movies because everything, all their story beats are like redundant.
Yeah.
So, for instance, at a scene in this movie, after Jane and him team up and then they get captured by the bad guys pretty late in the game, they shoot him dead with a shotgun blast to the chest, right?
Right. Out
But
in
he's
the
immortal.
middle of the desert, out in the middle of nowhere.
And then they take him in the van with them for some reason, which makes no sense. You would just
have
left
a body
him.
bag and they put him in the body bag in the van.
Yeah.
It's like
Makes
no
and
sense.
sense.
Immediately you're like, oh, I know where this is going.
Right. Because
Yeah.
But here's where it gets like unnecessary beat after unnecessary beat because he's immortal, so he heals X Factor style, and then while everyone's outside of the van doing outside the van things, he unzips the body bag, spies on them, sees they're coming back in the van, and then instead of doing any kind of proactive action, because he's an immortal, he could just take them out. Shoot me, who cares? I'm gonna kill you, right?
Yeah.
Like you should be John fucking Wick. I don't understand why you're like combat adverse at this point. But he goes back to the body bag and zips it back up. That entire scene is unnecessary. He could have just overheard whatever they were doing in the van.
In the back,
Unnecessary beat. Yeah. Because when they bring him to the morgue, and it's important to note that they don't have enough money to actually convince a morgue to let them shoot there. So they're in like a gymnasium in a school, and and instead of bodies and shelves, they're just body bags on examination tables. But they're not really examination tables; they're just tables with wheels on them, and there's just a whole bunch of body bags. And so they throw him there with other body bags. And while the mortician is like going through everything, he unzips and the mortician faints. There's your joke, right? That's it. So we could have cut that entire scene out and just gone straight there. He could have overheard what he needed to overhear in the bag and then had the gag.
Also, maybe don't even put the whole joke because it's not like you're writing this comedy movie with jokes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could do a couple jokes in an adventure movie. You know, Indiana Jones does it, Dungeons and Dragons does it, right?
If done right. This was forced as all hell.
Oh, super forced, right? Because Highlander does not have that many jokes. Yeah. Almost none. So he gets out of the bag and he shoves that mortician in the body, in the empty bag and zips it up. Okay, this is the setup for a secondary joke.
I hated this part. I hated it so much.
He's walking out. A different mortician, a grieving woman, and I assume her son are walking in to identify a different body of a Fred Delgado?
Yeah. Do you realize who that was?
No.
Probably not because they only bothered to show him for half a second. It was, remember when they were at the van to go meet Jane's contact or whatever? And it was kind of a heavyset guy.
Oh, that was the guy?
Sniped. That was Fred.
Oh God. Okay, cool.
So I think
there was continuity.
He was supposed to be the guy in the body bag as well.
Again, why are they killing people and bringing the evidence around with him? What the fuck is going on in this movie?
Worst criminals ever.
Worst criminals ever. Shoot them in the wilderness where there's no one around. All right, put him in the body bag. Let's bring him back to the city. We don't want anyone finding him here.
You're in the middle of the desert. You could either bury him or you could just leave him and the vultures will take care of him soon. Like, you're fine. Just go. Just leave.
So they're coming, and the immortal, is like, "Oh, I gotta hide in an empty body bag," and so he zips himself back up again, and then they unzip, and then they do a zipper gag again, where he comes up and scares another person, right?
Well, but then the guy tries to unzip it, and he like from the inside pulls the zipper back up.
They do this gag for a little bit, and then the guy goes to a different body, and while the mortician and the woman are at that other body, the son sees him get out of the bag and then runs out screaming. It's a whole thing, right?
Yeah.
But the way to simplify this is he comes out the body bag the first time. That first mortician faints. He puts him in the bag and walks out the building, and then as a cutaway gag, we see them walk in, unzip that bag, and the mortician wakes up, and then all three of the other people faint. That's your beat, and he's already outside. Yeah. How much more efficient is that?
Much better.
And I get that I'm talking about a movie after it's been made. It's much easier to comment than it is to create, But like, still, there wasn't a revision process on this.
No, well, he was the writer.
This entire scene
doesn't matter.
This entire scene takes like 10 minutes. It's ridiculous.
It is absolutely stupid. Yeah, it
stops the movie dead.
It really does. It just ugh.
There's a love relationship between Jane English and Urbane because they meet by shooting at each other, and they fall in love by shooting at each other, and then they run away from the mob guys. They get in the car to run away from him, and his amnesia's still flaring up, and he says, I forgot how to drive. And she's like, well, move over, I'll drive. He's like, no!
Teach me. It was so
honey,
funny.
This is not the time.
Right? Yeah. I'm like, no, why don't you just leave and deal with this later?
And she says, turn the key.
So here's something to think about.
But they drive for 5 seconds, and then they park and they change spots anyway, and then the chase continues. Again, unnecessary story beats.
Yeah. And at what point in the movie did he gain his memory?
Do you think that the backspace on his keyboard broke?
This was it was on a typewriter, so he wasn't going back and fixing anything.
Oh,
he's just like, fuck it, that's it. We're doing it. But at what point in this movie did he gain his memory back?
I think when he gets shot.
Is that because like it's never quite established? It's just
because after he gets shot, they show the flashback where like, oh, he's immortal. Yeah. So like before, you were just showing these two, like they were showing the crime scene, and they'd flash back to something to a samurai scene, the crime scene, samurai scene, samurai scene, and they weren't explaining it. But then he gets shot, and then they show the immortal, the scene where it's like, oh, he stole the secret of immortality, and he can live forever now. And then when he wakes up again, then he seems to know everything. So I think that he was like, he remembered everything while he was dead. And at the same time, we saw it.
They should have. Oh, I'll save that for a fix. That's one of the 3 things to fix there. I got an idea. All right. I wrote that on my cell phone keyboard. It sounds like a real keyboard. So yeah, and then there's just a whole lot of nonsense.
You guys are consummate professionals.
Yeah, we try.
But yeah, there's a whole lot of nonsense that goes on.
Is GIBCOCK, are you excited about the little guy we're getting?
He seems like such a terrible, terrible idea. I'm so excited for all the horrible things he's going to unleash on the world.
I just think he's kind of cute. Got little headphones on. His shirt says podcast. It's just, yeah. Well, what his voice sounds like. Does he speak? I don't know.
I believe so. Gabe said that he did. He said in catchphrases.
Oh, that's true.
Evil
right.
catchphrases.
That's right. Yeah, well, I remember when I was a kid, I had this Venom toy that was like, Venom from Marvel Comics and stuff. And when you made him talk.
And how many other children did you kill with this Venom?
No, it was just a toy. It wasn't anything deadly. But they did recall it because it said, I want to eat
because of the
brains.
anti-venom?
No, it was the uncle. Venom.
I'm sorry. I'm interrupting your story. Did it actually say that? Is this a real thing?
Oh yeah, it said I want to eat your brains, and kids apparently didn't like that too much, and parents were like, "Yeah, it's horrible," so they pulled it all off the market. But my uncle had one, so I got to actually hear it.
Amazing.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, that has nothing to do with this movie, but it's far more interesting.
Can I? Okay, okay. So let's talk about the bad guys. So they're called the Shinarma.
Wow, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, they said it like 5 times.
Yeah,
It's one of the only consistent things that gets said in this movie. The guy's name is Urbane.
Yes,
Which is a descriptor, and I've never met someone named Urbane. And then and they're the Shinarma. So the Shinarma, they're trying to kill the master. They want to track down the master, and the master's hiding at a house in California. And the master at the beginning, he found the tablets again, right? It's like someone presented him with those tablets.
Guess so.
So
Yeah.
my question is, in the 350 years since the white guy stole the tablets and then he took them back, he, an immortal, has since lost the tablets again, had to move to the middle of California, but did eventually restart his ninja school. I don't think he did too well in the last 350 years either. I don't think anyone did.
No,
I think it was a bad 350 years.
Yeah, just older does not always mean wiser.
Yeah, no, that is interesting because like they do try to do that in Highlander, right? Like Highland Connor McLeod doesn't know as much as Connor McLeod in the 80s, right? They're not the same person. They're like he's like developed culture, and he's like has seen the world, and he's got wisdom, and he's got regret. But they don't do any of that here. And like, don't get me wrong, Highlander is not like high art. Highlander rules. It kicks ass, but it's like it is just an 80s action movie where a guy assembles a sword like a sniper rifle out of his briefcase. And I don't know how you can't not like that fucking movie.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And it may be more racially insensitive than this film though, because we had Sean Connery playing an ancient Egyptian pretending to be a medieval Spaniard with his thick Scottish accent.
It's fine.
You're immortal. I love it. He doesn't say like I think who is the guy? Is it Craig Ferguson that was on the Drew Carey show?
Yeah.
Who does he does a great joke about
Shout out
that.
to Craigie Ferg if you're listening. What?
Where Sean Connery, he does the Sean Connery thing, like, he was doing like the Hunt for Red October, like, I'm a Russian submarine commander. Sean Connery was committed to not acting his entire career.
He was committed to being Sean Connery.
But yeah, this movie it just goes nowhere. And then
the one guy that was in charge of that little gang shows up. They got Jane tied up.
This movie is so dumb and so low rent. It does not have the gravitas to be as fucking rapey as it is in that sequence, by the way. Like, it is uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a little
it's dicey. A little much for this movie. Yeah,
it didn't need to be there. No, you're right.
But my note is always it doesn't need to be there. So who's listening to me?
Like, validate that. No, I can't. Okay.
But here's so anyway, they eventually the climax of this film, and I don't know if you want to add something before I bring us to the climax.
I've heard it. I heard it that time too. I think there's we really need to think about the things we say on this show before we just put them out there for anyone to hear.
What are you talking about?
I can't help you.
I never asked for your help.
How is that better than the way they say it in the movie?
I don't know.
Anyway, oh god.
You forgot to mention the one part. Takeda has used some government Or
the
did you
head
want
of
to
the
talk?
show. Yeah, I wanted to say that because
Oh,
that's
go
because
for it,
that's in the
yes.
climax. So
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in the climax of the movie is Takeda, who is the head of the Shannara,
Is it
and
shit or Shinara?
it's Shinoa. Who cares? And just Shinarma. He's the head. It's Takeda, who's the head of the Shinarma, and the mob guys are going, and Urbane and Jane English are all going to the house where the master and his cohort of ninjas are. And Urbane wants to go back to the master to make amends for stealing the gift of immortality. They call it the gift. He's followed there by the mob guys and the Shinarma. Yeah. And then, of course, everyone gets captured.
Yes, of course.
And Takada, he has a gun that he stole from the government or worked with the government to get. I'll let you tell it.
I don't. He said that it was a government developed thing, but that was about, I think, all he said. It was just government technology. A deatomizer, I think he called it.
And it could kill anyone, even an immortal.
Right. Just erases their atoms. And he tested out by pointing a little red laser at his arm.
You would get worse burn if someone pushed a cigarette lighter from a car into your arm.
I've done that before. Yeah.
I know. Everyone has.
And I cried. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was a kid when that happened. But yeah, and it's like this big, huge, like finale thing. This dude's got this weird laser gun that can kill immortals. Like, okay, that's where we're getting to. And they don't ever really do anything with it.
The action scene is dicey and weird because like there's shooting and there's ninjas and there's grenades and none of it is cool and none of it makes any sense.
Very true. Yes. It was very boring. It was just like, okay.
Okay. Like if you were if you were considering watching this movie and you're like, is it really that boring? I will tell you, listening to Ben Stein read the phone book would be a more exciting use of your time.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I would do that. Okay. So yeah, he's got this immortal gun that never goes anywhere, never does anything because they just can't figure out what to do with it. And then he goes and Urbane meets up with the master, and the master begs him to kill him.
Yeah, so the master's tired of living. Yeah, he's all Yoda, like, earned it I have. And Urbane's like, honestly, I fell in love with Jane English. Like, I've known her for like 2 days. We shot at each other most of that time. The time we weren't shooting at each other.
Every time I go take a piss, come back in the room, she shoots me.
Yeah. Whenever we weren't shooting at each other, it's fine.
Yeah,
we were screaming at each other. It's a relationship that I can really see a future in.
Nice, healthy.
But I have to give up my immortality because it would suck if we fell in love and she died. And then the master's like, okay, but you can't ever get it back. He's like, cool. I've known this woman for 2 days. We hate each other. I can see spending the rest of my life with her. Let me give up my immortality. But honestly, he hasn't done much with it in 350 years, so I don't think it's that big of a loss.
No.
And as thanks for showing him how to do that, then he agrees to kill the master because he needs an immortal to do it. Even though the gun was in play, the atomizer gun was in play.
Yeah. That whole ending made not a goddamn bit of sense.
And so the Shinarma are happy because the master is dead, and Jane and Urbane escape, and they kiss in a field, and the movie ends.
I don't want to. I know you're kind of wrapping things up here, but you've still got probably a little bit of time. With another call came through. Just want to patch this through real quick.
Hey, boys, just calling. I did a bit more testing, and I do have some more information here on GIBCOCK. A lot of his DNA is made up from animals, just so you are aware. And number one, I do have here for him is chimpanzee. A lot of his DNA is made up of chimpanzee. That's sort of the cement holding the whole thing together. Unfortunately, he got the gene from the chimpanzee that makes human face flesh irresistible to them. It should be fine as long as he doesn't actually eat any. I think he'll be unaware of his desires. Just try not to look him in the eyes or bare your teeth or anything. It should be fine with that. I also put some pug in there. You know, who doesn't love pugs? All it did was give him sleep apnea, unfortunately. That's on me. That's on me, honestly. I'll send you a CPAP as well. You should be okay. On top of that, it says here that if you feed him after midnight, his head will explode with the force of 30 pounds of TNT. Yeah, I don't know what animal did that. But he's here. That'll happen if you do that to him. Oh, and I did put some frog DNA, because again, who doesn't love frogs? However, all it seems to have done is he needs to be moistened every hour or he will lose the ability to breathe. Which is not great, but it looks like that's all we'll have to deal with him. So as long as you guys really follow those rules, everything should be fine. Just keep a lookout. He should be there any minute now. I also sent with him some merch, some of the shirts, some of the plushies and all that, so you can get an idea, a bit of a tester. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be big. GIBCOCK is going to be huge, throbbing, engorged. I want you guys to love him, and let me know how it goes. All right, boys. Keep me updated.
I'm concerned about the direction of our partnership here. I don't know if it's going to work out very well. This is, oh God.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Excited?
Yeah, the little guy. Did you look at the picture? Look at the little cute little web feet.
I did look at the picture. Will haunt me in my dreams.
Those cute little fingers. I think. Yeah, I think him and Crystal can be really good friends.
I've seen war pictures that look more palatable than that fit. What are you talking about?
Well, they weren't
look at
mixed
his face.
Pug. I mean, look at that little pug and little frog. Oh man, I can't wait to meet this guy. This is gonna be awesome.
I'm loving the tension between these two views. It's really gonna spice things up when he gets here.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
My house is pretty old, and I haven't replaced the plumbing the way I should because I don't have $30,000 lying around to do it. But that means that every now and then roots kind of grow in it. And it's not that big of a deal unless if you take a root cutter and attach it to a drain stake and run through the cleanouts in the front yard, drop it in, just run it through the house and chop up the roots every now and then, it should be fine. Except if you don't think about doing that and the roots cause a clog, then you have to get the drain snake out and really get in there to try and break the clog, right? Which did happen. Yeah. No, we a couple weeks ago, the main sewage line to my house got clogged up. Nothing could drain in the house, so I had to go out there with this drain snake and just and the way they work is there's this giant motor, right, pulling this 2.5 inch cable. It just rotates wildly. You have to feed it into the pipe and then just slowly do it. And the way mine works is there's a foot pedal. So you push down on the foot pedal, and as you push on the foot pedal, it turns the motor, and you just feed the snake. And then you have to kind of go back and you pull it out and then push it back. So you get that clog, then you have to try to force it through, and then maybe you might have to pull it back and do it a couple times. Because it's not like the crazy massive motorized ones that plumbers have, but it is a motorized one that's pretty good. It usually is okay.
Are they a new sponsor? See if we can get them.
Do you think we're good enough to get shit snake sponsors? I don't know. I don't know if we got the listenership for that, Dustin.
Okay, we're working on it.
But
GIBCOCK
so
will
like,
get us there.
so I hit the clog and I fish the cable back out and I go back in and I fish the cable back out and I go back in. But as I fish it out, I accidentally like lean forward a little. I'm not watching where my foot is, and I turn it on, and the goddamn cable just starts spinning wildly like a hydra of shit. It just spins like a shit helicopter, splattering me.
Where was it they were having all those shit tornadoes?
Yeah, yeah. No. I have what is it? What's that? What the fuck is the last Troma movie that came out, Shitstorm or something?
Oh,
Hashtag-
Shakespeare's Shitstorm.
Yeah, I experienced that. But what I will say is I would rather be doing that than sitting through this boring ass fucking movie.
You gotta be playing around in a oh god, what was that one sprinkler system that was like you hooked it up and it had the wacky wavy hands that went around everywhere? Do you remember that thing?
No, but I know that if you hook it up to gray water, it's basically just the It Clown.
Yeah. We said let's see, wacky waving sprinkler, I think it was what it was called. But yeah, it was this weird looking octopus thingy, and it had like these tentacles that came out and sprayed water everywhere. So it was like that, but filled with shit.
Time Burst.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about this movie?
I don't know which was full of more shit, your drain or this fucking movie. But there is a final question we got here.
In a way, I brought you here to offer you a job. You think you can do it better, so here's your chance.
All right. Hopefully y'all know the drill by now. Pick 3 things, and only 3 things, to improve upon this movie.
All right, I got some. You ready?
Go for it.
Firstly, more sword fights. He has a sword. He's a sword master. We've established that. We don't see the sword fight enough. More sword fights.
Right. To train
Um,
your actor how to use swords.
that too. That's a good note. It's a good note, but it is an extra thing. So
Yeah.
we'll put that on the back burner.
Okay.
Okay. So firstly, that. Secondly, I don't know. It's weird that they have to hunt all over for the master. I think it would be cooler if they like had the ability to like sense other immortals in the area. What do you think about that?
Okay.
And make the plot go a lot better. They don't have to like try to figure out where the master is for like 40 minutes. Like, oh, he's over here.
Yeah. They probably could have just looked in a phone book.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. All right, cool. It's cool.
So, or while they're trying to fight the master, maybe the leader of the Shinarma, they're like, oh no, I can sense him, something like that.
Yeah.
So the ability to sense other immortals, I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
And the third thing, God, this is tough. I think I'd want to make Urbane Scottish.
Okay. All right. That could work. Yeah, I think you might be onto something.
There can be only one.
I love Christopher Lambert's terrible accent in that movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Because the thing that burned in my brain is like when he's in the interrogation room. I could talk about Highlander all night. Fuck this movie. Let's talk about Highlander. He's in the interrogation room and he's got his weird Christopher Lambert voice on. Because like Christopher Lambert's voice is fine, but he's got such a heavy, like I guess French accent that him trying to do Scottish sounds strange.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say that as an immortal, he's been all over the place. So they ask him, hey, what's a funny accent you got? Where are you from? And he goes, lots of different places.
Oh
God, the movie is art.
Yeah. I did forget there was a line earlier when they were walking together and she was asking him if
About his dick?
About his dick and if everything was intact or didn't have anything extra.
Yeah.
And I had to clip the line there.
Yeah, I have 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 balls, if that's what you're talking about.
But he didn't say he had a dick.
He didn't say he had a dick. That's true. Guilty by omission. You've got no dick. And also...
play that Dan Aykroyd, the Bill Murray clip. Like, that man has... Yes, it's true. That man has no dick.
No dick. Yeah. So then there wasn't much I could dig up. the guy that played Urbane, this is literally the only film he's ever been in.
Not surprising.
I could not find anything else about the director, really. There is a couple of interesting people in the cast. The guy that played the master has been in a ton of stuff. The real interesting one that I forgot to go over was one of the security guard guys named Mueller. I think she calls him
Mueller,
like that.
Mueller.
Hey, Mueller. He was played by a guy named John Henry Richardson. He was interesting because I looked him up and he has like over 200 credits, and a lot of them were like Skinamax movies, like Busty Cops and Witches of Brestwick and
Wait, which one?
Chain Witches of Brestwick.
No. Which goon was this?
Oh, his name was Mueller or Mueller. M-E-U-L-L-E-R. Yeah,
but like, what's he to do with the mustache? The guy with the hair? Which
the guy with the hair?
Oh, okay,
I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was it. It was the guy that, not the heavier set guy, but the guy that was kind of
yeah.
That was him. Yeah, which I don't know what he did in these movies. I don't really want to.
Probably got fucked,
or did the fucking.
You can do both.
I guess you can. It's a new day.
A new day.
And then the other guy that played Taquito was in a couple things. Big Trouble in Little China, probably his biggest thing. But almost everybody else has just been nothing. I did, when I was going through researching, I found this the guy that played Freddy that got shot. That was the only reason I knew his last name was Delgado, because his name that he's credited with is Bino.
I'm sorry, what?
His name is Bino. Beano. No last name. Just Bino.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, Bino. And Bino is in a movie called Death Row Game Show, which I really want to watch now because it looks.
Because it sounds terrible.
Well, yeah, it's got Bino in it, man. I don't know what else to tell you about Bino. Well, okay. Was that 3 things? I think that was 3 things. Yeah, it was 3 things.
What?
Sorry. I'm kind of. What's happening is I'm remembering things in a different order than what they happened. So.
Oh, like Urbane?
Yeah.
How apt. This is great. This is like we're on theme.
Right. I was thinking of one big change that could be done to the movie though. No flashbacks until after he gets shot. I want the whole beginning of the movie to play out, and then he gets shot. And then when he gets shot, you basically take that series of flashbacks, compile them all together, and then you have him wake up out of the body bag. Yeah, I think that would be that would help with the flow and the structure, especially at the beginning, jumping all over the fucking place. It's just a nightmare. So I was hoping,
because at first I thought they were like reincarnated, or they were like unstuck in time, like they're Billy fucking Pilgrim.
Something, but no, they're just Highlander.
It's just Highlander. Time Burst, the final alliance. Yes. Do you know there wasn't an alliance at the end?
There wasn't really an alliance. It wasn't.
It's like a Survivor alliance. It's like, no, it's not really an alliance.
No, it was an alliance of convenience.
An alliance to shove a sword in your chest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess we didn't even say that's how he did it at the end. That's how uninteresting this movie was. We just kind of like oh yeah.
To be clear, when he shoves the sword into the master's chest, it is done off camera. Like you see the master and him, but the sword is below the frame of the camera, so they didn't have to worry about special effects.
Right.
So you don't even see the master get stabbed.
Yeah, and you like the line earlier? He's like, "What do you want me to cut your head off?" when immortals get stuck in the feedback loop and then they can't go outside during the day.
Yeah, Patrick, this is like elementary stuff. I'm surprised you didn't know that. What do they teach people in American schools?
Yeah, and they hang dong. They have big mustaches. It's great.
They do hang dong, yes.
Well, I knew that.
Oh, it sounds like the delivery guy is here. Let me just sign here, and here, and here. Okay.
Guys,
I've got a box for you.
Sweet. Is that GIBCOCK in there, or is that the box of stuff? What is this?
Well, there's no holes in the box, so hopefully it's just the merchandise.
All right. So what do we got here? We got here's some shirts. All right. It's okay. Well, this shirt says it's podcastic. Your shirt says it's podtastic.
I'm a little confused on what the catchphrase is supposed to be. Hopefully, Gabe can enlighten it. Well, maybe GIBCOCK will be around to. God, I'm really terrified to meet him.
No, I can't wait. Let's see. What else is in this? Oh, here's little plushies.
You like smell like the smell of like rotting meat coming from these t-shirts?
No, I never got my sense of smell back.
Oh, from the Sigma brain.
Yeah, and the COVID, everything. It was just all. I haven't been able to smell it. Do I smell okay?
No, you haven't showered in weeks, and we really need to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I don't smell, so why bother showering?
I kind of thought it was another like manosphere thing you were trying.
Nope. Just that. Oh, look, this is like a little stuffy of him. Isn't that cool?
Dustin.
Oh yeah.
Don't you move that shirt there?
What's dripping?
It's. Oh God.
Oh no.
It appears to be GIBCOCK was shoved in the box with no air holes and all of the merchandise and the 100 and some degree weather of the summer.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that smell.
Oh my God. GIBCOCK's dead. Now I'll never be a father.
Oh, thank God.
We'll never get to hear his cute little voice.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Yeah. Never get to see those little droopy eyes light up.
Happy 100.
Happy 100.
So, what should we do with the body?
Oh God, I don't know. Can we just throw it in the trash, or I guess it's not.
It'd stink if you put it in the trash.
Yeah, it's probably not biodegradable. I don't know what he's made out of.
We could always just flush it down the toilet.
No, don't do that. Not in my store.
I think we'll just flush it down the toilet. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, get back here. God damn it, Dustin.
I'm sure it's fine.
You guys got a plunger?
Oh God, the water's coming up everywhere.
Do you see? This is what I told you. Like it's in our shoes. It's ruining my inventory.
I'll go get my drain snake.
Hey guys, it's Casey. Gabe just told me about something that he sent you. Look, I just need to preface by saying I had nothing to do with this. This was all Gabe.
You're holding the
I honestly don't know what was going through his head when he concocted this monstrosity and mailed it to you. So I guess just be on the lookout for that.
You're gonna create too much pressure.
I don't know how he sent it. I think it was.
It's like a shit.
It might have been Priority Mail. It might have been FedEx or something. But otherwise, just keep an eye out. And please note that I had nothing to do with this. Okay? This isn't me. If you're gonna blame anyone for whatever that thing is, blame Gabe. Okay? I'm sorry in advance. This is not how.
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
This is not how I want to run things going forward, but you know how Gabe is. So yeah, just once again, keep an eye out. I am sorry. Hopefully, moving forward, things will be smoother.